Hey,
Hey, Amin.
Howard. What's up?
Are you still living at the apartment?
No, I'm actually living, with my dad at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah. Are you back in town?
yeah. Do you want to get coffee?
Hey,
Hey,
got your black coffee.
thank you.
Oh, I totally forgot that. Did you want a croissant?
Oh no, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's really good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, I stopped drinking coffee.
Really?
I had to get off caffeine because I was having these, heart palpitations.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I drink tea. Chamomile. But we don't have any of those, so.
You're not gonna ask?
That's what? Oh. So that's not a fashion choice then?
No.
So you're...
Muslim.
Wow. Well, that's cool. Well, looks good on you.
Thank you.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, it's satin.
Fancy?
Yeah.
So you said you're only here for the week?
Yeah.
What were you gonna go after?
I'm going back.
You're going back to...
Yeah, it's my job, so.
Yeah, I see it on the news all the time. It's... You guys are doing a good thing over there.
Thanks. So, how are things with you?
Things are good. I'm actually a Scientologist now. No, things are actually good. And I mean, work's work, but I'm less busy. I get to travel more.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Oh no, I said I get to travel. I still don't travel.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, I'm going on a little road trip with my dad after Thanksgiving.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, he's gonna teach me how to paraglide.
Wait, you're gonna paraglide?
Yeah, and I don't know, my dad's super into it. Let me show you. I don't know if it's a midlife crisis thing or what, but look at him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's crazy.
hi.
So you're not scared of heights anymore?
Oh no, I still am.
Then why?
No, it's just a way of spending quality time with my dad.
I mean, you can do that without jumping off a cliff.
It's an experience.
Okay, just be safe.
I will.
What?
I'm sorry. So do you wear that all the time now?
When I'm out in public, yeah.
But we're not out in public.
Do you want me to take it off?
You can keep it on. I'm just. So how long have you been?
I converted last year.
Are you comfortable if I ask why?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something I can explain in the most linear way.
Why not?
'Cause it was gradual.
I mean, going from the girl I dropped off at the airport to this in a year and a half is not gradual.
It started before that.
Oh, while we were together?
It really started around 2020.
Huh.
I mean, you know how I was that year, so.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you make that face?
What face?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was agreeing with you. I know what you were going through that year.
Okay, what was I going through?
Yeah, you were stressed about work and depressed. Okay, in my defense, we were not talking much that year.
Then why do you say you know?
Okay, I don't know. What were you going through?
I was seeing a lot of death. Okay, people just dying slowly without being able to be with their families. And there was nothing we could do about it other than just try to do our jobs. Or at least pretend like we knew what we were doing, because none of us knew what was going on. And the thing that I noticed was that the people that had the easiest time accepting everything, it was the people who prayed.
And they were all Muslim?
No, they were different religions. I mean, some weren't even religious at all. But that was what originally just made me reconsider spirituality. And I just kind of went down a rabbit hole, like, not necessarily a spiritual one, but more a philosophical one.
About what? About Islam, or?
I guess the purpose of spirituality. I think every philosophy, in some way or another, it leads to this, like, logical necessity of some kind of metastructure. But the thing that bothered me about the religion that I was raised in was that pretty much everything was predetermined. And the thing about Islam was that Allah's presence in the world was the process and not the thing. If that makes sense.
Not really.
I mean, that wasn't the thing that made me want to convert, but it kind of introduced me to it.
And what made you want to convert?
I think that had more to do with being overseas. Hearing the call to prayer 5 times a day, I mean, it became healing after a while. Like, I couldn't live without it. And I've never seen anyone else get more strength from their faith than Muslims, especially in Gaza. I mean, you'd meet a teenager whose entire family was wiped out in a day. Like, I'm talking like mom, dad, sister, brother, cousins, everyone. I need more, of course, but there was never an ounce of despair. And I met so many people like that, it was impossible not to be moved by it. And at that point, it was a no-brainer to convert. And there was an imam in our camp, and he helped me just, like, process how I was feeling.
So did he tell you should cover your hair?
No, I chose to.
Why?
Because it's a way of showing my devotion.
So like you don't judge women who choose not to?
No.
Not even a little
It's
bit?
a personal relationship with God. Do you have a problem with it?
With what?
Me wearing a job.
No, why would I have a problem with
It's okay if you do. I know you didn't expect to see me like this when I came over.
I don't have a problem with it. You can do whatever you want.
What if we were still together?
Or we're not still together.
But what if we were?
I mean, for one thing, my mom would probably roll in her grave.
You wouldn't bring a Muslim girl home?
I mean, Muslim is one thing, but the hijab, I can't.
What does it mean for you?
Look, Mandy, if this is what makes you happy, I am totally happy for you, and I don't...
What does it mean for you?
Okay, you know how my family feels about
I'm
that
not
stuff.
asking how your family feels. You're not going to offend me. I'm a big girl. You can tell me how you feel.
It's a personal preference. I don't know what you want me to...
Why do you have that personal preference? Is it shame?
Shame for what?
For being Iranian.
And being Iranian and being Muslim are two different things.
But it's a part of your culture.
No, our culture predates Islam.
Okay, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
It's, being associated with Iran as it is today, with the regime and everything.
Sure.
Was that it?
No, I mean, it goes against my values.
Which are...
Same values you had.
Had.
You said you weren't going to get offended. It sounds like you're offended.
I'm not offended. I'm just... What makes you think that my values are different now?
Okay, so... Why is it important for you, a woman, to, cover your hair before God? But for me, I don't have to.
But I don't have to.
But you feel like it's important to you, right? Like, why?
I mean, yeah, it's important. But...
Do you feel like you have to be modest?
Well, for some people it's about modesty, but for me it's two things. Okay, one, it's an outward display of my faith. Like, this is who I am, deal with it. And two, it's a reminder that I'm protected and that Allah is with me wherever I go.
And the imam told you that.
Why do you keep bringing up the imam?
Because for you, sure, it means, being protected by God or whatever, but to an imam, it probably means, oh no, I'm being tempted by a pretty American nurse. I gotta cover up her hair, otherwise I'm gonna fucking jerk off or something.
See, this is what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
You're so held up by your prejudices about this religion that you're willing to suggest that I'm incapable of making my own decisions.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that this guy, who knows, maybe he's a good dude, but he saw that you were in a vulnerable place.
He forced me to cover up, and he forced me to convert, right?
No, man, I'm worried. I'm worried. That's all.
Worried about what?
That perhaps this has less to do with personal spiritual fulfillment than it has to do with you maybe being taken advantage of
by the scary Muslim man, right?
I have nothing against Muslims. I just happen to know a thing or two about how these people operate.
These people.
Imams, I mean.
Oh, you've been spending way too much time with your dad.
What the fuck does that have to do with my dad? What?
You say you have nothing against Muslims, but use the same exact arguments as those who demonize us. Why are you laughing?
You say us as if you weren't Catholic your whole life.
And
you want to talk about being
less
demonized,
Muslim?
try being called Ahmed the dead terrorist every day at school. That's what being demonized is, and you don't know that.
I'm not trying to minimize your experience. I'm just telling you that the things you're saying contribute to the same prejudice that you face.
It's the second largest religion in the world, Mandy. Trust me, they do not need you and me defending them.
Your words matter.
Do you just speak in buzzwords now?
I've seen firsthand the result of Muslims being dehumanized, Amin.
I wouldn't characterize it like that, but okay.
How would you characterize it?
Mandy, I just wanted to catch up with you.
What would you characterize it as?
Did you just come here to argue?
You don't think that what's happening in Gaza right now is not a result of Muslims being dehumanized?
No, I don't. Obviously, it's terrible, but no, it's a lot more complicated than that.
How?
And it's something I do not want to get into.
How is it complicated?
Okay, it's not complicated. Israel bad, Palestine good.
Clearly, you don't feel that way.
What do you want me to tell you?
I want you to tell me what you believe.
You know what I believe. I'm on your side on this.
Clearly you're not.
Okay then, well, I don't know what your side is anymore.
Do you think what Israel is doing to Gaza is bad?
Yeah, I do.
Then why do you say it's complicated?
Okay, do you want me to blow your mind?
Blow my mind.
Okay, well, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Two things can be true at the same time.
I'm the one that speaks in buzzwords.
One of those things is that innocent Palestinian civilians being killed is wrong. Okay? Wrong. Another one of those things is that a big reason those people are being killed is that they continue to side themselves with the terrorists using them as human shields.
Why is it only terrorism when Muslims do it?
What is wrong with saying there are people with genocidal ambitions on both sides?
That's not even true. And even if it was, there's only one side that's acting on it.
If you're not going to be reasonable, don't expect anyone to take you seriously. I am trying to give you a nuanced opinion.
Okay, when it's about life and death, your nuanced opinion is worthless.
No. Nuance is the only thing between life and death. Okay? When I reduce you to a label, am I going to see you as human? No. That's what's wrong with this fucking shit. It's like nobody's being reasonable about this. I'm fucking sick of it.
You're sick of it.
Yes. I'll give you my dad as an example, okay? You want to see a Zionist? He makes fucking Netanyahu look like a sophomore at Columbia. And we're not even Jewish. But this man has said on multiple occasions that he wants every single living Palestinian soul dead. And the kids too, because to him, they'll just grow up to be radicalized just like their parents. So, just bomb them into oblivion. That's what he wants. And this is the guy I have breakfast and dinner with every day. And of course, we argue about this, and we go back and forth, and then we, talk the next day like nothing happened. Rinse and repeat. But lately, instead of arguing with him, I've been asking him questions like, hey, Bubba, you used to pray 5 times a day. What would your parents think if they heard the things you're saying right now? And the more I listen, the more I realize that he's just scared. He sees the kind of shit going on. He sees, Iran giving weapons to Hamas and, students here, not quite condemning Hamas, but also not siding with them. And he gets scared.
I'm glad you feel sorry for your dad who wants to bomb children.
I wasn't finished. because I listened to his side, now he's more likely to listen to my side.
And?
And what?
He listens to your side. Then what?
Then we talk to each other.
So what?
What do you mean, so what? You want him to put on a fucking keffiyeh? Like, no, like, this is how it works. We talk back and forth, and then we find a middle ground.
Again. So what?
I've been listening to this podcast. I don't know if this lady Esther Perel. She's a relationship therapist, and I started listening to her actually after you broke up with me, and she's been really helping.
Okay.
But the reason I bring her up is that this is just kind of all it's kind of all relationships 101 in a way.
What?
No, just I mean relationships, geopolitics. It's kind of all a mess because as human beings we're a mess.
I don't, how does that have anything to do with this?
Like it doesn't matter if you're morally on the right side. If you're not willing to compromise with the other person, then nobody wins.
Okay, tell that to the kid who just watched his entire family get slaughtered.
Well, I'm not saying it's easy. If if it was easy, you wouldn't feel the need to run off to another country just to get away from me.
I mean, I'm telling you about real, living people facing violence, and all you can think about is yourself.
Oh, so you went all the way to Gaza out of the goodness of your heart. Give me a
You know
fucking
what?
break.
I'm done talking to you.
Hey, I was totally fine just staying in bed shooting the shit, by the way.
You know what? I
Are you
thought
actually
that you
leaving?
might have
Hold on.
gone a little bit more mature.
Mature.
Yeah, mature.
I'm being immature. Look at you. You're fucking cosplaying as a holier-than-thou Muslim freedom fighter, and I'm the one being immature. You are a fucking narcissist who left everything behind because you couldn't deal with whatever fucking problems you had. So don't tell me about being immature.
Get out of my
Hold on.
fucking
Wait.
way.
Wait.